Hello, my name is Cynthia Bernal, and this is my Lesson 7 signature assignment. So the contents are going to be the Code of Ethics and Rights of Child for my own classroom. The second will be the hot topic, the hot button with the behaviors, personal feelings towards behavior, and how those feelings affect relationships with child and families. Three is the plan for hot button behaviors before, during, and after. Also, does it align with the Code of Ethics and Rights of Child? Four, reflection, of course, and five, letter to self as a teacher. So let's move in. So, Code of Ethics and Rights of Child. So, for Code of Ethics, I felt that respect and dignity are a very good one to have. Every child will be treated with respect and dignity, recognizing their individuality and unique needs. Two, safety and well being. The safety and well being of every child will be the top priority. Three, inclusive environment. We will foster an inclusive environment where all children, regardless of their background, abilities, or beliefs, feel welcome and valued. Four, confidentiality. Personal information about children and their families will be kept confidential and shared only with authorized individuals. Five, professional integrity. Educators will maintain high standards of professional integrity, continuously seeking to improve their skills and knowledge. Six, positive relationships. Building positive, trust based relationships with children and their families is essential. Open communication and collaboration with parents will be encouraged. Seven, developmentally appropriate practices, activities, and interactions will be developmentally appropriate, promoting the holistic development of each child. So, for rights of child, I felt that every child has the right to a safe and secure environment free from harm and abuse. Two, every child has the right to access quality education that fosters their development and learning. Three, every child has the right to play and engage in recreational activities appropriate for their age. Four, every child has the right to express their thoughts, feelings, and ideas freely. Five, every child has the right to be listened to and have their opinions respected in manners that affect them. Six, every child has the right to privacy and personal space. Seven, every child has the right to be treated equally without discrimination based on race, gender, disability, or any other characteristic. Eight, every child has the right to access healthcare, nutritious food to support their physical and mental well being. And nine, every child has the right to maintain a relationship with their family as long as it is in their best interest. So moving into the hot buttons. So this is the hot buttons that I have created earlier in this class. So the three behaviors that can push my buttons is interrupting while I'm speaking, being honest, and ignoring or dismissing. So some emotions that I have with these are frustrated, betrayal, and disappointed. Um, the impact of my feelings and how I respond to each of these behaviors. So when it comes to being frustrated, I feel undervalued. So a response that I could do is I appreciate your enthusiasm, but let's take turns talking so we can both be heard. For betrayal, obviously, impacted feelings is hurt and loss of trust, but I could respond, it's important to tell the truth because it helps us trust each other. Can you try to be honest with me? Um, for disappointed, obviously, unappreciated and disheartened. But I can respond, I understand you have your own thoughts, but let's try to listen to each other's ideas. We might learn something new. How do these behaviors and my response impact the relationships that I have with the child? So, with betrayal, by addressing interruptions calmly, I can reinforce mutual respect and listening skills. This can strengthen the child's understanding of being respectful, um, having respectful communication, and enhance the bond as they feel heard and valued. Um, with being dishonest, handling dishonesty with understanding and a focus on trust building can help the child learn the importance of honesty. This approach can foster a more trusting and open relationship as the child feels safe to be truthful without fear or harsh judgment. With being disappointed, encouraging the child to consider different perspectives and listen to others can promote mutual respect and appreciation. This can lead to more collaborative and supportive relationships where both parties feel their ideas and contributions are valued. And then just kind of going into the behaviors um, and my response that impacts the relationship you have with the family. By addressing interruptions calmly and respectfully, you can model positive communication skills for the family. This can build trust with parents as they see you and um, that I'm being patient and committed to teaching their child good manners. When it comes to dishonesty, handling dishonesty with empathy, and focus on building trust can reassure the family that you are dedicated to fostering an environment with honesty and integrity. This can help strengthen your relationship with the family as they see you are helping the child develop important moral values. Lastly, by encouraging the child to consider different perspectives and listen to others, you can demonstrate your commitment to respectful and open communication. This can enhance your relationship with family as um, they can appreciate your efforts to teach their child to value, respect others' opinions. So plans for the before plan for before the behaviors. So obviously build strong relationships, have cultural awareness, preventative strategies, trauma-informed approach, collaboration with families, and obviously education and training. I think these will all kind of go in. When you move on to like a plan during behaviors, so obviously be present with the child, stay calm and composed during the behavior, use soothing tones, and maintain eye contact to show you're there for the child, validate the child's feelings, and let them know you understand their emotions. Obviously, self-care strategies, for us, take deep breaths, short break if needed to regulate your emotions, practice mindfulness techniques to stay centered and focus on supporting the child. Regulating yourself, obviously use positive self-talk to stay positive and patient during these challenging moments. Regulating the child, offer choices to the child to empower them and provide a sense of control. Using calming techniques like breathing, exercises, and sensory tools to help the child regulate their emotions. Establish boundaries, set clear and consistent boundaries to ensure safety and respect during the behavior. Obviously, seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to colleagues or supervisors for assistance when managing challenging behaviors. So, plan for after the behavior. Obviously, self-care time. Um, Take a moment to decompress and engage in activities that can help you relax, such as going for a walk, practicing mindfulness, or enjoying a hobby. To reflection process, obviously reflect on the situation by considering, what went well and areas for improvement. Support resources, obviously reach out to colleagues, mentors, and supervisors for debriefing and guidance on handling challenging behaviors. Um, and then personal growth, identify personal triggers and strategies to manage them effectively in future situations. Engage in self-reflection and cultivate a deeper understanding of your responses and emotions in challenging moments. Five, community, obviously community support, connect with support groups or online communities to share experiences and gain insight from others in similar roles. But obviously, don't give out any personal information or things that you should not be sharing. Um, Moving on, so does the plan align with my code of ethics and the rights of child? Yes, I do believe that the plan does align with both the code of ethics and the rights of the child, and here's how. So when it comes to the codes of ethics, Professional responsibility: by engaging in self-care and reflection, you ensure that you are in the best possible state to provide quality care and education to the children. You have integrity, reflecting on your actions and supporting, or I'm sorry, seeking support helps to maintain professional integrity and continuous improvement in your practice. And obviously, respect for individuals, understanding and managing your own triggers and emotions ensures that you treat each child with respect and dignity. As far as child's rights, you have the right for to a safe environment. By managing your own stress and emotions, you create a safer and more predictable learning environment for children. Right to education, continuous professional development, and reflection ensures that you are providing the best possible educational experiences. Right to be heard, reflecting on your interactions allows you to better understand and respond to the needs of and the voices of children. Obviously in your care, incorporating self-care, reflection, and support resources not only benefits you, but also upholds the ethical standards and rights of children, fostering a positive and nurturing environment. And here is the letter. Basically, I just kind of put in here, dear fellow educators, as we navigate the complexities of our classrooms, it's essential to reflect on how we respond to students often labeled as troublemakers. Having an open mind and committing to positively communicating with these so-called troublemakers can reshape our approach to better support all students. First, it is crucial to understand that behaviors we perceive as troublesome are often expressions of unmet needs or a call for attention. There is an importance of viewing these behaviors as opportunities to understand the child better rather than um, simply problems to be fixed. This perspective shift helps us approach each situation with empathy and patience. One effective strategy is to build strong, trusting relationships with students. By investing time in getting to know their interests, their strengths, and challenges, we can create a foundation of respect and trust. This connection makes it easier to address behavioral issues collaboratively rather than confrontationally. We should strive to see the child beyond the behavior, recognizing their potential and individuality. Additionally, advocating for creating a classroom environment that promotes autonomy and self-regulation. This involves giving students a voice in their learning process and the rules that govern their behavior. When children feel a sense of ownership and responsibility, they're more likely to engage positively and less likely to act out in disruptive ways. In practical terms, this means incorporating practices such as restorative justice, where conflicts and issues are resolved through dialogue and mutual understanding rather than punishment. It also involves setting clear, consistent expectations while remaining flexible and responsive to individual needs. In conclusion, our role as educators is not just to manage behavior, but to understand and support the whole child. By adopting a compassionate, relationship-based approach, we can transform our classrooms into spaces where every student feels valued and capable of success. Let's commit to seeing our so-called troublemakers as opportunities for growth, both for them and for us. Sincerely, Miss Sin. Thank you for watching.